I don't know if you can tell it from this angle, but I'm looking almost straight up. Today is Tuesday, June 20th. We spent the night at Garfield Ridge campsite, Garfield Ridge campsite. But there was also a shelter there, and we stayed at the shelter. It's a pretty nice shelter and pretty big, but Lord have mercy, there was a lot of hikers came in, and a lot more of them wanted to stay in the shelter than I'm used to, and so we had a house full in that shelter. I guess the thing about this section of the trail is we are in the White Mountains, and there are a lot of other trails besides the Appalachian Trail through here, and so there was a lot of hikers that were not Appalachian Trail hikers, and there were several Appalachian Trail hikers too. So it just had a lot of people, sort of like what we ran into in Vermont with the Long Trail. So I'm not sure there's a shelter tonight, but I'm going to give careful consideration to maybe just go ahead and set my tent up tonight, avoiding all that crowding in the shelter, because that is a pain. I think people were thinking it might rain last night, which it didn't. But we've got about a 14-mile day planned today. We're planning on going to another shelter site, but I think there's tent sites there too. And I know some of the Appalachian Trail hikers that we talked to were planning on going to that same place. So it could be crowded there tonight as well. I don't know what else I can tell you right now. I'm sort of going uphill a little bit. Not bad. We're actually going to walk by 2 huts today, and a hut, as different from a shelter, is actually a staff lodge that serves food. And I don't think they have landline electricity, but I think they have electricity from solar power. So they have a staff of people that work there and keep the place clean, serve customers and stuff. So we may stop by. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to stop by both of them, because you can buy like baked goods and things there. And since we're through hikers, we get I think a 10% discount on things. So the first one is coming up in about 1.7 miles or so. It's called Greenleaf Hut, and I forget the name of the other hut, but I'll say it later. I'll probably try to remember to get a picture of both of them. But I don't know what else I can share with you right now. I do think there'll be a couple of nice views coming up today that I'll be able to get pictures and video. So for now, I'm going to get off here. Well, I have learned some things along this trail, and one of the things I've learned is that trail families are not always permanent. I lost my trail partner of Prepper due to an infection in his heel, and now it is looking like I'm getting ready to lose Blue Bear. She has a back injury that is slowing her down, and I think she's going to get off the trail for the foreseeable future. So we are working on getting her down off the mountain, off of a side trail, and Steve's going to come and meet us. I'm not exactly sure what the rest of today is going to look like and what that's going to do to our plans for the next day or so, but I think mine and Splash's plans are to get her down to meet Steve, and then we're going to turn around and head back up to the trail. But we've lost enough time today that it is going to affect where we spend the night tonight, and there's not really an abundance of places to camp up here, so we're going to have to sort of figure out what we can do and what we're going to do. We were all looking forward to only having to hike 2.9 miles tomorrow and be picked up by Steve and have a Nero day, but that is changing now, and Blue Bear won't probably be with us, and I'm guessing that me and Splash are going to have to hike fewer miles today and more miles tomorrow. Hope my camera's not been swinging too much. I just realized I was holding it the way that it swings a lot. I just changed that. But that's where things stand right now. The current time is 10:19. And I will try to update this video as the day progresses and we see what the rest of the day is going to be like.